Hello Leo, welcome into your reading for the rest of December 2022. If you've got Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or the North Node, this reading could have something for you in it. Now, let's get on with the reading. I appreciate all your likes, comments, subscribes. You guys are amazing. Right, your central energy for this Celtic Cross reading is the Judgment card, coming up in this deck as Truth. Okay, so I feel like you're going through quite the transformation of the spirit at the moment, and I see that you've been moving away from something that was maybe stagnant or felt quite unsatisfying to you. We've got the discontent and boredom card here. Okay, they're pulling me towards the rainbow colors that are showing up, streaming through behind this character here. So I feel like you've kind of turned in a different direction. In terms of your mental focus, it's almost like the light has been calling you. So instead of, they're telling me, beating your head against a brick wall, instead of sort of fighting against things that weren't working or being in a situation that just wasn't bearing fruit for you, I feel like now you are moving, you're letting your mind transform and you're letting your spirit transform here. There's movement, okay? Lots of movement. We've got the Destiny card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Number 10. So you may feel like you've completed something, some chapter of your life, and you're moving on to another chapter. I feel a real determination here, Leo. A real determination coming from these energies. And it's telling me that you have high hopes, okay? We've got the Victory and Success card, crowning your whole reading. So this is a lovely sense of passion and determination, knowing your value, knowing your worth, stepping into your sovereignty, stepping into your higher self. And I feel like there's this sense of you recharging your batteries here, because we've got the solar plexus chakra, which is right in the center, right below your ribs, sort of in the center of your guts kind of area. And this is where all of our power comes from, and it's ruled by the sun, which is your energy, Leo. So I feel like you're really allowing yourself to go for your dreams, to really shine, to really allow your mind to become inspired. And there's a sense of going with the flow, of letting life sort of roll you onto the next phase with the Destiny card. Remember, it's the Wheel of Fortune. It must turn, things must change. So we've got the Sun card coming out in your outcome energy. So this is labeled light in this deck. Again, a completion number, 1 and 9 equaling 20. We've got two 20s coming out for you. So I feel like this is a big turning point or a big chapter coming up in your life. 9 of Cups. You're really hoping to get your wishes fulfilled here. And you know what? That determination, that perseverance to really get what you know you deserve and what you know you can manifest is such a strong energy in this reading. I feel like you're really on the right track, because the mind creates reality. And I feel like, you know, you're not about to drop your wishes or dreams. This is about you doing yourself justice, you know, letting yourself flow with your life's mission, with your soul's pathway. And I'm seeing a good outcome here for you. December could be particularly uplifting for you, okay? They want you to look towards higher vibrations, higher realms, and to trust that you are on a victorious pathway. We've got the Four of Swords here, the Rest and Rejuvenate card. So you could find yourself in a plateau, you know, sort of like the prologue before you start a whole new book, a whole new movie of your life, okay? We've also got the Two of Wands here, telling me that now could be a really good time for you to kind of give yourself that space, give yourself that relaxing sanctuary space so that you can start planning things. They're telling me fresh seeds, plant new seeds, new ideas, things that are going to uplift you and get the inner child enthusiastic again after something that was potentially disappointing or just unsatisfying, maybe a bit flatter than you would have liked. Maybe you were in a situation and there was no climax to it, no sort of celebrational point that came of this situation. I'm getting this vibe of this flat, sort of flatlined energy. And perhaps you expected a lot more excitement. And you know, again, the idea of celebration is coming out. But I feel like you've redirected yourself in the right direction here, because you're allowing yourself to be transformed by your dreams and your wishes. Fulfillment of wishes with the Sun card. This is looking absolutely beautiful. There may be, again, like I say, a period of time before these wishes start to bear fruit, where, you know, you might want to pamper yourself, you might want to give yourself a lot more TLC, and give yourself that space away from others so that you can really channel in from the non-physical your higher self's wishes, and really get realigned with your true soul's pathway again. No rush here, Leo, okay? The energy umbrellaing and covering your life at this time is that of success, and the Six of Wands is a Leo card. Your sovereignty will always shine through, okay? It's part of your nature to walk the walk of the sovereign being, and you do it so well. We've got 3 Leo cards showing up here with the solar plexus, the light card, the sun card, and the Six of Wands, the victory and success card. So whatever you've decided on, it is part of your destiny, and you are supposed to be going through this transformative experience, okay? They're telling me the discontent and the boredom and the feeling stagnation, it was all a catalyst to get you sort of, they're showing me an elastic band, you know, those sort of elastic bands that kids use to fling things at each other. They're showing me that. So this was meant to catapult you. There's the word I'm looking for. It was supposed to catapult you into this direction of your destiny, into feeling fully alive, fully visceral, and going in the direction of abundance, going into that direction of timelines and situations, new frequencies that are going to be so much more fulfilling for you and so much more satisfying for you. Okay, let's start with, I'm just going to look into your recent past really quickly, just to get an idea of what was going on. Okay, so we've got the Hermit here. This could be someone you were dealing with. This could be a Virgo or someone who keeps a lot to themselves, okay? This could also just represent you sort of being in an energy where you were searching for the next move, you know, waiting for something to hit you like a thunderbolt, waiting for some sort of sign or symbol or direction from the universe. Yeah, we've got the Strength card here. So this shows me that, you know, you were looking inwards almost. You were looking to the universe to give you some sort of energy, okay? Showing up again in your own reading. I feel like there's a lot of patience with the Strength card, and that you did the work, you know, you went through this passageway of not knowing which direction to go in, and it's like you're being born again now, okay? Born into this new turn of the wheel, a new pathway. 8 of Cups. So when you walk away from something that wasn't satisfying, it's always a victory. We've got the 8 of Cups here and the 9 of Cups here. So this is definitely a part of your soul's pathway. This has definitely all happened in perfect synchronicity with an energy of, you know, it's supposed to be that way. Okay, we've got the 6 of Cups. You could have been disappointed with a soulmate connection, or perhaps this shows me that there was a period of time where the past kind of engulfed you, you know, or you've walked away from things that did have many good times and good memories and good feelings, but it was something that you just had to do. Okay, show me transformation. Show me judgment. Show me this Truth card. Page of Swords. Okay, so telling me you've got a sharp eye. You're very perceptive. You picked up on something here. Knight of Swords. Okay, so it's like once you got that information, once you picked up on that clue or that sign from the universe, now you're moving forward very quickly. Okay, like I said, you were waiting to know which direction to go in, to know where to put all your valuable life force energy, and now you're charging towards your destiny with the Knight of Swords. Really, there's nothing to hold you back now. And again, with the solar plexus chakra, this is telling you you're getting huge bursts of energy, new enthusiasm, new vitality. The World. So you're really going to be broadening your horizons, Leo. You're really going to be going into new environments, okay? The World card is about learning your lessons and finding a platform of solidity before you move on to the next level. What you've learned is incorporated into your very essence and your very soul. So as you move forward into this destined path, you're going to feel much more fulfilled in who you are. You're gonna be more faithful in the knowledge and the spiritual lessons that you've learned. But I also feel like there could be more travel for you. There could be a new place to live, or maybe you're just broadening your horizons somehow. Yeah, we've got the Queen of Wands here. So you're taking your confidence with you, you're taking your fire with you, and you're taking your manifestational power with you, because your mind is focused in the right direction. You've got your compass, the compass of the soul, pointing northwards. Okay, everyone's got their own personal compass, which is what the birth chart gives us a good indication of why we came in here, which direction we want to go. And this is telling me that you are going in the right direction, whereas here it feels like something pulled you off path, something that could have been quite blissful at times and quite happy, you know. And perhaps this situation that you were in before did give you strength when you were going through some sort of dark night of the soul, or trying to figure out who you were, why you were on the earth, and what you valued. I feel like there was something that gave you strength, but it was part of the previous chapter, and now you're on to bigger and better things. There could have been more conflict than you liked in that previous situation. Okay, show me victory and success. The Magician. So the victory here is you realizing the power of your mind, you realizing that if you want life to be the way you want it, then it's in your hands. That's what the Magician card is all about. It's about realizing the power of acknowledging the inner temple of the mind, the inner world from which all physicality springs forth, and also realizing that you are number one. Your world happens for you. Your consciousness exists so that you can create and imagine and put your force of will out into the world. So it's this force of will that the Magician teaches us about. That intention, strong intention, is what we need to be strong manifestors. And I feel like you've gotten to grips with this. You found like a more stable sense of self. You found that you're more powerful than you may have felt before. And there's nothing like a situation going terribly wrong, or not being what we thought it would be, or being disappointment, to really boost us and, like I say, catapult us in the right direction. So the Magician showing up here shows me that you found great power. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Again, this sense of solidity. There's this sense of you now holding your energy back from people who maybe didn't appreciate it, or it could have felt like dealing with certain people was pulling you off of your timeline. Maybe things kept going wrong, little signs from the universe that things weren't working. I feel like you were waiting for a positive sign, but sometimes those negative things, those disappointments, are all the sign we need, right? To know that this is not my timeline, because you know what, if I was on the right timeline, if I was in the right situation, if I was going in the right direction, the universe would not keep telling me that this isn't right. And I feel like you started to really listen to your intuition with this, and you've started to realize where you do want to focus your energy and where you don't want to focus your energy. And again, there's a strong sense of self here. I feel like you're unbudgeable when it comes to your dreams, which I love to see. I love to see this energy show up in a reading. Show me solar plexus, please, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune again. Again, it's this movement of energy that's giving you your vitality back, redirecting yourself, knowing that your focus pulls energy in. So wherever your focus goes, energy flows, and then it flows back to you. Whatever you focus on flows back to you into your conscious reality. And maybe you're starting to notice that when you pull back and focus on yourself, focus on what you want to achieve, things just seem to flow better for you. Yeah, we've got the High Priestess here. This is showing me that, your subconscious mind, and again, it's that inner world, it's the world we cannot see, that is just as important and just as valid as what we consider to be physical. It's playing a big role in your current state of affairs. It's playing a big role in rejuvenating you. You could have a lot more non-physical support than you might imagine, and they're helping you move forward with this destined pathway, and helping you to gain your vitality back and gain your life force energy back again. Show me one more, please. What have we got flipping out? The Tower. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you've kind of made your peace with letting things crumble that were just conflictual, just going to distract you from what you actually want to achieve, okay? I feel like you were in a situation that was really had a magnetic pull on you for maybe quite a while. Maybe you kept thinking about all the good things, and I feel like eventually you just had to let the wheel turn. You had to let your intuition guide you here. And they're guiding you back to this sovereign state of being. Again, they want you to feel really alive and really visceral. Yeah, the Chariot card on top of the Four of Swords. So this resting, recuperating period of time in your life, you could be meditating a lot more. It's all for the greater good. It's to get your mindset in the right positioning. Okay, the Chariot represents the great way of the mind. It represents us experiencing life, going through our decision making, and then figuring out which mindset will take us where we want to go. So what they're telling me is the more you allow yourself to relax and indulge in self-care and pampering, or, you know, get out in nature, anything that makes you feel more relaxed and content is going to help you discover this wonderful mindset that's going to take you forward to the fulfillment of your wishes. Be patient here, Leo. We've got the waiting game, okay? So I feel as if there's no rush whatsoever in terms of something you're going to be moving forward in, okay? I feel like the fact that you've got the intention to have your wishes fulfilled and you've got this intention of victory and success, that's the foundation that you cannot lose, okay? You've achieved this, you've earned this, this is part of your soul now, all right? So don't rush the icing on the cake. The cake is baked, but right now we've got the cake out of the oven, we've put the cake on top of the stove, and we're waiting for the cake to cool down, all right, before we ice the cake, because if we ice the cake too quickly, the icing will melt off the edges, okay? So there's this need here for you to just give yourself a nice, easy time of things, let your consciousness relax into this new pathway, and you will have these beautiful inspirational ideas coming in, and you will be completely guided by your higher self to find that lovely, solid, golden pathway in complete balance, okay? The Chariot card is also about gaining mastery over the lower impulses, the animalistic part of ourselves, the parts of us that are ruled by our lower chakras. We have to make sure those energies work for us and not against us. So I feel like this time is for you to regulate those energies, okay? If you imagine that these are the animal parts of our body, they pull the Chariot. We never want to see these two here in this position and this guy on his knees pulling the Chariot, and that's what so many humans can fall victim to. They can allow their animal impulses driven by fear or worry or, you know, things like that, to kind of make their decisions for them. Now, the animal parts of us, the reptilian brain, the mammalian brain, they are beautiful parts of us, but they need to be in the correct order. And I feel like this period of you know, they're telling me beautification. It's almost like they want you pampering yourself, treating yourself like the most precious, you know, baby, treating yourself like you are God's most precious child, because you are, and we all are. They want you to really see it like that and give yourself this sumptuous sanctuary for a little while, okay? If you've moved on from something recently, I understand there's a huge urge for us to get on and do things and all of that sort of thing. But especially with the High Priestess here, there's a softening taking place, a softening of your perception that's going to allow more non-physical energies to join you and help you in this victorious destiny pathway that I see here laid out on the table. Okay, show me the waiting game. The moon. Yeah, again, this is about the subconscious mind being settled. This is about settling your fears. This is about knowing that even if the path is obscured right now, that you are always guided. You are always surrounded by non-physical energy that has your best interests at heart, and they are always trying to pass energies into our psyche so that we can see clearly. Right now, there may be some illusions present, not that you are, you know, suffering from illusions. That's not what I mean, but maybe these energies here are still present in your subconscious mind, in the back of your mind. So healing takes time, you know. Moving into a new mindset, it can happen overnight, but I feel like The gentler, the better, because you want these changes to be long term. You want them to be fortified. You want to give your mind time to, you know, build itself back up in the most efficient way. All right, so building a house takes time, and rewiring your mind, it takes a lot of gentleness and compassion and patience in terms of how you're treating yourself. So be very kind to yourself, Leo, and know that your energies and your intentions have moved you in the right direction. Okay, your compass is taking you in the right direction. And yeah, it's lovely energies I'm getting here, because I feel like you've got absolutely a lot of support. Look at this. Victory again. Victory again. So you are really gaining mastery over your frequency here, and they're assuring you that trusting the universe, being patient and loving to yourself is going to give you this desired outcome, Leo. Okay, the victory wreath really calling out to me here. Okay, I've got the Lovers card coming out on top of the fulfillment of wishes. And in this case, I do feel like this is a successful pathway. Let me pull one more card. For those of you looking for a relationship, this looks very promising. This is almost like you focusing on just fulfilling your wishes here is going to, it's going to naturally bring in the relationships that are right for you. But again, they're telling me calm and peace. If you want a calm, peaceful relationship in the future, you need to, you know, get comfortable being calm and peaceful in your own energies, settling down the lower mind, settling down the part of you that we all have that may be worried or in a rush, you know, and really gaining mastery, really allowing your higher self to flow in, allowing your intuition to become a natural part of your being. We've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So the pathway is getting revealed to you here, all right? You may still be weighing up, you know, in logical terms, you're weighing up which way to go and maybe weighing up your options, but this pathway will be revealed. And I'll tell you how you will know. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Swords popping out, just showing me that there's still some energies that need to be worked through and eased. Okay, there's this feeling of ease is needed here. And then this beautiful pathway will be revealed to you, and you will know that it's the right path because it will light you up. Okay, it will make you feel like, wow, this is the one. This is that feeling that is so priceless. And you're going to feel that priceless feeling, and you're going to feel it in every cell of your body. You're going to feel it in the way your perspective shifts. All right, so have patience with yourself and wait for that beautiful golden opportunity to present itself. Full trust in the universe needed here. You may feel like things are going a bit slow for your liking, but I guarantee you, now you're making this transformation, the energies are going to move a lot quicker than you might think. So just give it the peacefulness, and the momentum will take care of itself. It's almost like the calmer you are and the more gentle you are with yourself, the quicker this pathway will reveal itself to you. Okay, show me more. Show me the outcome energies, please. King of Pentacles on top of the Sun card. This is stable, like I say. This is solid. Four of Pentacles, the World card, giving us that solidity. Everything that's yours is yours. It cannot be taken from you. Now you're at a period in your life where you simply need to allow yourself to flow into the groove and, you know, be peaceful in that groove. And then on top of the peace, on top of the cake we were speaking about earlier, we want, you know, we want the peace to come first. We want to bake a cake of peace and then ice it off with this beautiful, beautiful light. But King of Pentacles here, security, abundance, okay, stable family, if that's something that interests you. This is basically getting everything you want. You know, the King of Pentacles knows how to manifest, and you know, he's very calm and peaceful because home means a lot to him, and he remembers. Okay, in this case, I read intuitively, in this case the King of Pentacles remembers why he wants money and abundance in the first place. It's to feel good, it's to feel content, it's to feel satisfied and relaxed. And you know, money without that good feeling is empty money. So Spirit's really trying to, you know, get across here that the peace comes first and then the abundance comes after. Okay, good. I like this reading, Leo. I see you've got everything lined up correctly. You've found a new mindset, you know, that will take you very far. Okay, so the guiding star card for you is I will connect with my spirit guides and learn my place in the universe. Yeah, especially with the High Priestess here. This is you maybe getting a lot more comfortable with non-physical energy and really knowing that when things pop into your head or energies you haven't thought about in a while come into your mind space, that there's reason for that. Maybe you will be thinking about the past, maybe you think about relatives perhaps, or you'll get ideas popping in, and you will start to notice the difference between you thinking a thought and you receiving a thought, which would be you downloading energies, receiving information from your guides, your ancestors, your spirit guides. So this is looking lovely. I feel like your intuition is going to be so heightened, okay? And the vitality is associated with this heightening of the intuition, with this strengthening of your connection to your higher self and your guides, okay? Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Let's see what else comes out. Perhaps if you've decided to start on a spiritual pathway, this is what this is about. You're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, so maybe, hang on, one more. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, I feel like this is you being committed to your higher self, and I feel like there will be things around you that may try and pull you back to old ways, or sometimes energies might put doubt in your mind or whatever, but I feel like you're really on the right pathway here. I'm going to clarify the commitment being tested. This isn't about an old relationship, but of course this is a general reading. So I feel like really commit yourself to your higher self here. Commit yourself to your intuition, okay? I feel like aloneness, if you feel a little bit more alone than you have lately, I feel like this is part of the commitment being tested, to see if you can stick to your guns no matter what. Even if you do feel alone, even if the doubts start to creep in, that will be the lower self giving you those doubts. The higher self is always confident. The higher self is always glowing, content. It understands the nature of reality. It understands that we are essentially infinite, immortal beings. And we've got go the distance here. So Spirit really wants you to stick to this higher pathway and really know that you are headed into security, contentment, okay, abundance, lots of money, lots of comfy achievements coming in, things that will feel really good to you, happiness being the most valuable thing. We've got bring love into the situation on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like, again, this is to do with this self-love, okay? She's pouring water out and it's circling back around her, okay? So I feel like this is really important. The self-love is so much more powerful than anything else. The self-love connects you to the non-physical so powerfully. It connects you to all your intuitive faculties, all right? What do you need to release? Waning moon. So the energy of the previous chapter you were in has, softened. It's losing its grip on you, okay? It's losing its magnetic pull on you. And I feel like, make that commitment to yourself, that you are fully committed to your higher self, fully committed to your power, and fully committed to finding the ideal mindset and following Spirit. If Spirit says chill out for a while, they're telling you that for a reason, because it will do you good, okay? You need some space in a relationship. Yeah, I feel like this is a connection that meant a lot to you, but it's just one of those things where for you to be fully yourself and fully blossom, you can't sort of be trapped in anyone else's world. You need to be number one, the magician. You need to put yourself first, and then situations, if they're supposed to return to your life, they will return to you. Magnetism. It's about trusting the magnetism of the universe. Trusting in yourself, okay? Yeah, there's a rebalance going on here, okay? You may have felt like you lost some juju, that you lost some of your essence, that, you sort of forgot who you were along the pathway for a little while. But with the solar plexus, I really feel like this is something that's coming back into you. And I'm hearing more vitality. You're going to have more vitality than you had before. We've got Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. So when we do artwork, or we do creative writing, or we do anything that relaxes us, it literally zones you into the non-physical. So if you've got any hobbies that you haven't paid attention to for a while, I would say maybe dip back into those. That could be really beneficial to you. But I'm loving this. Queen of Wands, okay? Remain confident. Remain faithful in the knowledge that you are always loved, surrounded with love, and that you have the power of the universe at your behest, all right? There's something about you having a strong will and a strong intention to create your dreams here, which I really love. And I would say this is looking very, very good. I'm going to pull an ancestor card for you, and we'll see what the ancestors have to say. Hunter of Gifts, yeah. Go after what you love, Leo. Go after what lifts your heart up. Go after what makes you feel full of life and love and joy, okay? That's the message there, nice and simple. Ooh, wow, this just jumped out before I even had chance to shuffle. Normally I'd shuffle it back in, but they're telling me take this one. Navigating by the stars. Again, it's about you having your compass aligned in the right direction. Follow your bliss, okay? Never settle. Go for the gold, Leo. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting here. And I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I'll be back soon with another one. And if you've liked this, why not subscribe, hit the bell, comment, let me know how this reading made you feel. And you might want to write in the comment box, I am fully committed to my higher self. I am going for my dreams, okay? Lots of love, Leo.